Everywhere we look, militant Islam is on the march. And typically, its first victims are other Muslims, and it's rapidly spreading in every part of the world. For the militant Islamists, all politics is global because their ultimate goal is to dominate the world. It starts out small, like a cancer that attacks a particular part of the body. To protect the peace and security of the world, we must remove this cancer. ISIS and Hamas are branches of the same poisonous tree. ISIS and Hamas share a fanatical creed, which they both seek to impose well beyond the territory under their control. But they all share a fanatic ideology. They all seek to create ever-expanding enclaves of militant Islam. The militant Islamists believe in a master faith. They just disagree who among them will be the master of the master faith. The question before us is whether militant Islam will have the power to realize its unbridled ambitions. It's one thing to confront militant Islamists on pickup trucks, armed with Kalashnikov rifles. It's another thing to confront militant Islamists armed with weapons of mass destruction. Imagine how much more dangerous the Islamic State, ISIS, would be if it possessed chemical weapons. Now imagine how much more dangerous the Islamic State of Iran would be if it possessed nuclear weapons. Would you let ISIS enrich uranium? Would you let ISIS build a heavy water reactor? Would you let ISIS develop intercontinental ballistic missiles? Of course you wouldn't. Then you mustn't let the Islamic State of Iran do those things either. ISIS must be defeated. But to defeat ISIS and leave Iran as a threshold nuclear power is to win the battle and lose the war. Ladies and gentlemen, the fight against militant Islam is indivisible. When militant Islam succeeds anywhere, it's emboldened everywhere. When it suffers a blow in one place, it's set back in every place. After decades of seeing Israel as their enemy, leading states in the Arab world increasingly recognize that together we and they face many of the same dangers. And principally, this means a nuclear-armed Iran and militant Islamist movements gaining ground in the Sunni world. The Middle East is in chaos. States are disintegrating. And militant Islamists are filling the void. Together, we must recognize the global threat of militant Islam